Hey there, how we doing? My name is Sherilyn and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for Saturday, October 4th, and this particular video here is going to be for my Libras, Scorpios, Sagittariuses, and Capricorns. We're going to start today at Capricorn. Okay, so here we go. What you got today, Capricorn? We've got the Chariot, the World card, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, Capricorn, at the core, or the focus today is on a cycle that's closing out, it seems, okay? And it seems like this cycle is closing out very quickly, meaning maybe it's taken a long time to get to this point, but once you get to this point, it's like it's fast, right? With the Chariot card. On the other side, I have the Eight of Cups. It looks like somebody is choosing to walk away from a situation that is no longer in alignment with them, or it's no longer serving their greater good, right? So although they still have emotion towards the situation, they're choosing to exit, it looks like. So the energy today feels hopeful, I think, on the one side. I do think it feels hopeful because you're going towards your future, right? But it is definitely, it has some element of sorrow to it because you are leaving something that you once thought you wouldn't leave, I guess, behind, is how this feels, okay? So that is the overall gist here. I do feel like it's a bit off-putting, the speed at which things are taking off in right this second. Meaning it feels like something that's been building for a minute and all of a sudden it's just like, boom, done. It's the one unnerving factor I see in this whole thing, okay? That is pretty much the gist of this. It doesn't have to be a relationship either if that's where your head instantly went. I mean, this could be a job, easily a friendship, a living situation. Whatever it is, it's just something that's no longer in alignment with you. It's something no longer serving your greater good. So that's why it's time to exit, it looks like. Okay? All right. That's what I have for that one. Alrighty. This one's for my Libras. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. For Libra. Okay. Oh, all right, sorry. Okay, what'd you get, Libra? We've got the Queen of Wands, the Moon card, and the Hangman. All right, Libra, the focus today is on the Moon. So there is definitely something in your current situation that you are failing to see clearly, okay? Whether that is because you have chosen to not look at something clearly, you don't want to see something clearly, or somebody's trying very hard to not allow you to see something clearly. That part doesn't seem like it's letting itself be known to me here, but I can tell you that you need to probably hold off on major decisions today until you have a better grasp on exactly what's happening in your situation, okay? You're presenting here as the Queen of Wands, so you are that person. You're that girl or that guy. You're the one that sees what they want and you go after it and you get it. That's what that is, right? You need to be mindful of what people you might step on the way, right, to get to what you want, because you become very hyper-focused once you find something you are after, okay? On the other side, we have the Hangman. I do believe the Hangman is directly playing into the Moon card because, like I said, there's something here you're not seeing clearly. So you have obviously found something that you want, okay? And you are getting into that hyper-focused mode where you're going to go after it and get whatever it is that you put your mind to. The issue here is that there's something about what it is you're going after that you're not seeing clearly, okay? That's how I see this. And that is where the Hangman comes in. It's like, it's maybe you feel stuck right this second, like things aren't moving as fast as you want them to, but it's happening for a reason, and it's to try to get you to pump the brakes for a minute so you can really see the entire situation and not get yourself into something, not get yourself somehow caught up, right? That's what we're trying to avoid here for you. We don't want you to be sitting here watching this reading with tears in your eyes in 5 weeks because something was off, right? We want everything to go the way it's supposed to, and to do that, you have to have all the information, I think. Okay, so your energy today feels driven, really. I mean, I think you really have zeroed in on something that you want, so that's where the drive comes from, right? And then you have me trying to tell you to, hey, slow down, take a minute, make sure you got all the facts, but that's being done, and I'm telling you that with the greatest of intentions, okay? I just want to make sure that we don't have you upset in a couple weeks, okay? That's how I see this. It doesn't mean you're not going to still get what you want. I'm just telling you, you need to take a couple days to make sure you have all of the facts straight in this situation before you go in whatever. I was going to say something that was cussing and it's daytime. So before you go all in, that's what I'm hoping for, okay? All right, that's what I have for you today, Libra. Okay. Hey there, Scorpio. All right, let's see. This one's going to be for my Scorpio. Well, if we get all the cards together. Okay. We got them all now. Okay, there we go. Who we got? I've got the Death card, okay? The King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. All right, Scorpio, what are we doing here? You're presenting here as the King of Pentacles, so you are definitely in boss energy today, okay? On one side, I have the Death card, which is your card, so this is you standing in your power for certain, okay? It also is a card, of course, that speaks of great transformation. So things around you seem to be very changing. Things are topsy-turvy. Everything around you seems to be changing, right? On the other side, I have the Page of Wands. So you found some sort of newfound inspiration towards something. To me, it feels like there's something in your atmosphere, something in your situation right now that maybe has been there for a long time. Okay, it's something you've been a part of for an extended amount of time. And over time, you had grown just not as quite as energetic towards whatever it was, right? Things fizzle a little bit. Something here has happened that has caused you to have like a renewed inspiration towards whatever this is, okay? I think what happened here is whatever it is, so this feels like it's a person, but let's just, it could be a friendship or it could be a relationship, whatever it was. Maybe it's a job, something that you have invested a great deal into. And you got like you already know everything when it comes to that, kind of fizzled a little bit. You're still there, you're still invested, but you're just not putting new energy into it all the time, right? But there's been a transformation here, and I think it's whatever it is that you were investing in has transformed. So if it's a person, that person has been through a transformation, and all of a sudden that has fired you up to go back into investing new energy into the situation. Does that make sense? Like maybe it's a relationship and y'all had fizzled, and all of a sudden you've seen them go through a glow up, or you've seen them go through a transformation, and now you're like, oh, well, let's go back that way. You're back into investing there. That's how I see this. So it is great energy, okay? It is you having a renewed sense of inspiration towards something that it feels like you care deeply about or that you're heavily invested in. So I would say that's excellent energy, right? That's a good on every angle, I think. So that looks really good for today. I think this is very good energy, okay, Scorpio? That's what I have for you for today. Okay. All right, here we go for my Sagittariuses. Oh, of course they flip over. Come on. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. Here we go. Let me that one. Get them all together here somehow. All right, what you got, Sagittarius? I've got, okay, Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Okay. So the card at the center is the Ace of Swords. So this is the Sword of Truth. So obviously there has been some sort of a truth that has come forward, or maybe it's just you stepping into your authenticity. You're presenting here as the Queen of Cups. Not necessarily the spot that you find the most comfortable, I wouldn't say, but it's okay. I mean, you are loving, nurturing, maternal, somewhat intuitive, maybe even psychic, very empathetic in this particular position. So the way you're presenting, there's something about the truth. And on the other side, I have the Eight of Wands. So this is some sort of, this is you trying to find empathy and understanding towards somebody who's coming forward with some sort of communication. They're bringing forward the truth. So I think on that one angle, you have all the respect in the world for it, because we all know Sagittarius love the truth. So this is the truth coming towards you, but it's like whatever this truth is a bit off-putting. So it's like you have to find a sense of empathy and understanding for this person that's coming at you with this truth. So what would that make your energy today? Your energy is, I mean, you're trying to be understanding and empathetic. I guess it feels like it's a bit out of your comfort zone. Whatever this truth is that's coming at you, I don't feel like it's devastating or shocking necessarily, but it's out of your comfort zone. So you're having to learn to expand your wheelhouse, I guess, to understand what this person's going through and to try to be there for them is how it feels. Okay? It's not bad energy, you know what I'm saying? It's just different, it feels like. I hope that made sense. Okay, that's what I have for you today. So that's what I have for all four of you. If you made it to this point and you don't mind, can you hit the like, share, follow, leave a comment, something? All of it helps me. I appreciate you all greatly for doing it. No matter what the cards say, make it a great day. And I will be back tomorrow. And if you need a private reading, send me a message. I'll get you the details. We'll work it out. Okay?